asemba ayana sebi yesu se ejakura betimi atomu no na mpanifo adin kakra what is happening adin kakra na omaso ano group bia ho hia wa Ghana yes group bia ho hia omai bia ne osomo a elidi but omo aka no yentwa omo ntwene because yen nyina no ye furu ba komo ade eno ne Ghana today bia meka so bi bia adwuma enipa dodo a ebeye adwuma wo sa adwuma ni mo no yemfom nyina dakoro ebi ba nene bia bochina enti empo trabi bi mpo de di kan be settle Ghana na bi be kan ho a ye nyina giatum aye Ghana ma and ade no na kwakwa no fe esi ano ekoba kra ka se yesi sofo no fa ne ho nkodi na yenu aba akọ no so Mozamini a ono so kan ne okan no ono so fa ne ho nkodi kra me pene so but the boss to ne de yantwena so
wa mo na the right place
yeah. Yes but ni okasati a Mozamini fo ni okasati a Christofo per this engagement IGP lead charge chief imam ho chief imam and the representatives e wo ho
ono nkasa ona representative
ono nkasa wo ho then asofo mpanimfo esoso wo ho ba to what ase
nti enu ni
ehoni
pato the boss to na che white no
the boss to no
na che white no
na che white
na sofo ni
sofo
na che mfimfin no
okay na the che green ho ya
the che green yes nkramofo mpanimfo ni bi
okay
ti bo say honorable Elvis nso be sora kwaka mo ho
okay
so hu asumdua ba say the work say the boss to no
yeah
keka me nko a say be ya koka bibia nkoba no we de asemu ya nkaja yesi amini ati wompani animu ebi nyira anase ebi ati wompani mu a ebi nyira we yesi asem e wo chief mama ni mu mesre we de nkan fa bibia anche na ensi ho
na meme de
wo sem na yemra but nse kwese ebi bia a chew pa bam
asort
aha
asort baraka meme nko ade a
nkan ntwena so kakra
enka onko be 3 months mra yes uncle Dembe 3 months mra
me sure say me name and resolve this issue
now you see I make an
because tema
ni odi Muhammad atem me bawo ni odi Muhammad atem and ni odi Jesus atem no ye the cha me ko si wa chefo aso but ni e
oboss
point me an share ho so ahunu say emfa ho ne ne akoa na ka yema mra ni but me de mra be hye ne sem at the premises of a Ghana Police Service Adabraka.
And never done it socially.
Yes, Adabraka. The law should deal with him. Said the mayor who said it got to a point. Ghana suffer mob action. Now be a bonipe. Tempani Yakoburi Panokuno.
Yaman or ha.
Yaman or Honomoa. And I check any penifocus Ayana, Saturday near day. At to try. Eti and Cramo some. Any Christosum timidity and Temnamikai.
Aye, and you are for
the same community. I'll be a Yenibibia. And we are there. A sumba kubedi kai, a sumba kubetos, you know, depending on a beer, Nedi Kaya, a buyer. Nanamotia. Not yet none of the near swam.
Mokos of Mafia and Kubi. Mafia and Kubi. Nine Nanamotia and a Christosum by, and a Cramosumia day, Ebeka. In terms of population, there is no ambiguity. Say Christosum and a lady in terms of population. Yeah.
Achie bia eden
achie bia ni ho David
what you say
David
enti achie bia ni ho okọ Saudi ya
yes Islam
Islam
yeah
some ene leadi minim kura sada some ahihye mu ho no mo alaji tanko no betima achire
ebe ho ba ebe
me call that but okọ Turkey history okanya not Turkey a Christian nation
yes
ena ade no betani through leadership
yeah
Eti Turkey now no Islamic
country.
And no, you cannot take it from the country, or you can't even debate it or say be a babaji huachi. Unambiguous. Eti what we are saying is say, and found in the biano environment biano where there be minority and majority. Akwa say cool.
Yeah.
Ekuo biamu your majority and minority. So by be a find yourself out belonging to no. Try and also do your best.
Yeah.
Obi apayanka enko benkum. Obi apayanka enko nifa. But ye nyankopon ye nyansafo. Because the Islamic religion no say nyankopon e baako. Kisosom so say nyankopon e baako nyem no. What you say? Enti near IGP aye.
Hey.
Adan
Taking adani no do.
Adani wa hu.
I tell you. Or see Muslims are plenty in Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. Estimates indicate that roughly 90 to 99% of the population identifies with Islam.
At first, no. What the amount for? Just go and read the history of Turkey or about Turkey. Turkey, once upon a time, not Turkey, a Christian nation or country.
Yeah.
And now, leadership exercise, and now Muslims take over.
Leadership
or Islamic religion. Leadership.
Yeah.
A leadership is here. So just read about Turkey, baby omu free ban, baby omu babedru. Etene Turkey 99.9
90 to 99%.
90 to 99%. Islam.
At least Ghana 50
70
30.
But Ghana Christians are doing about 71% or more.
Okay.
And them say Muslims are doing between 15 to 19% or 20% more. Yes. I am not sure of that, but I am sure of yes. So I think the Christians are 70 plus.
Okay.
And Muslims, 15, 20, 21 baby. Today check here. Ubenya figure no.
Okay, until also Christians in 71.3.
Ghana no.
And Muslims account for 19.9%.
19.9%. So that is it.
Yeah.
And ya kan ya chama ye nua na mo ketenkete na keka.
Yeah, na mo friend. Yeah, na mo friend. Yeah, mama asasi si ba do da yo.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah, na mo friend ketenkete no. Yeah, mama asasi si mu da yo. Asasi na area o.
It is another no take over. Say the beauty of religion, say that here. But maybe one may be selfish. Say be I mean obi anya yan ko betwe anko no. But enya chenchira che.
Say the akoye no. Minim say wotwi. Who family member or Muslim.
Of course.
Because yeah family no here then I think you omo water crowd no. Omo Muslims.
Okay.
Omo Muslims.
Okay.
And he say bibi ba omo nya be ba but omo ko ba bi ase mosque wono no ko kom ho ko kakra. Na omo tima yo masore ni ade. Eno ma nya atamfo.
Na yenti we fi ho. Your nod a tribe. I'm kind say. We don't find the northern part in one tribe. A tribe.
And we are no mistake.
Yeah. Nordness and only a tribe. And
Islam,
Islam a religion.
Yeah.
It's a awesome.
Yeah.
Islam a awesome.
Wouldn't say first time I'm with me brother Kota Malina. And I said Tamale de Senkram for one when I bra. And also who there be a Christopher cry one crown or Mondo so chain. Muslims.
Oh no.
Set them or Methodist of one.
Okay.
The first year I'm going to call it Tamale no
okay. Okay.
And no, yes, I walk on a jammy.
Yeah.
And you probably be now when you say Unya body. Oh, no, for the second.
Antisakra.
Bamino.
Antifa dialogue to the IGP voice.
Okay.
Eti yentie voice we see from the IGP and near course so honum ti Ghana Police Service. Kudos to Jumadia man and Yankuanim.
I welcome you into this room today, not merely as the Inspector General of Police, but as a brother, a fellow citizen, and a person of faith who loves this nation deeply. We gather in moment of profound tension, a moment where foundational peace of our beloved republic is being severely tested. Over the past week, our nation has watched with heavy hearts as a storm of religious friction unfolded across our traditional and digital spaces. We have seen provocative words spoken against the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We have heard inflammatory calls for extrajudicial violence, and we have witnessed a deeply disturbing video of a Christian cleric while in police handcuffs being slapped by an individual driven by anger. That single act of violence, an assault on a man already subdued by law enforcement, enraged millions of Ghanaians across religious lines. It struck a nerve because it violated our collective sense of decency, our constitutional order, and the sacred values of compassion and tolerance that have kept Ghana as an oasis of peace in a turbulent sub-region. I stand before you today to deliver a clear and unequivocal message. Violence will not fix what words have broken, and vigilante retribution will never replace the rule of law in Ghana. The Ghana Police Service has taken decisive action. The Islamic cleric who called for extrajudicial killings was taken into custody. The Christian cleric accused of blasphemous slurs was also arrested for investigation, and the individual caught on camera slapping the handcuffed pastor has likewise been apprehended to face the full rigors of the law. They are all currently on bail while investigations continue. The police have acted proactively and set the wheels of justice in motion, but the police action alone cannot heal a fractured spirit. Law enforcement can restrain hands, but only faith, leadership, and conscience can heal hearts. Today, I appeal directly to your moral authority to join me in calling for absolute calm and immediate return to peaceful coexistence. Ghana's peace is not an accident of history. It is a divine blessing brought on the shared realization that Christians and Muslims in this country are not strangers to one another. Before we started manifesting our faith vigorously, we were classmates, market vendors, sharing adjacent stores, co-workers, and fundamentally members of the same families. To both the Christian and the Islamic communities, I ask you to look past the provocation of the moment and return to the primary tenets of the holy text you preach every week. The anger felt when the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and mercy of Allah be upon him, is vilified or insulted is understandable to any reasonable person of sincere faith. The Prophet is revered, beloved, and central to the life of every Muslim. Yet the Holy Quran
IGP ensem no mu du
When we see ye nyina no ye to no ma odwom ye classmates ye share wars and to kwani obi antem when we asem okasa we no tema honorable Elvis free ye Elvis ever kasa
yeah
or say no wasem ko kasa because oni no beka ni speech no sa short kakra ye woni mu awie asundwe ni nya
one day na san obiam
me honorable Elvis so de wa hampa cho
okay enti IGP Owura Christian Tete Yohono one the Pomab members ekwa asetena no adwene ho se ade a otamfo bonsam no pese ohihye ma Ghana asomdwe no enso mpe kwan foforo so no mo so ano police for they are for peace. Police are for peace. Enti wama transe na wɔn na so ɛna wɔn engage the religious leaders no akristofoɔ akandifoɔ ekuokuo ahodoɔ a yɛatete wɔ kristosum wɔ Ghana mpanimfoɔ bi ɛda no ɛkɔɛ ekuokuo yɛatete ɛwɔ Islam mu na Tibire kɛse nankasa chief imam ɔno a kramosom ɛwɔ Ghana wɔne pani baako a ana the only one ɔda no sɛ chief imam ɔno yɛ pani kramofoɔ nyinaa president ɛne chief imam papa no wanya wadi boro 100 years ɛhyira alade amma no no nya asɛm ketewa but ɔno nso etimi etia ne kyalkyal mu ekopie mu ɛwɔ emergency center hɔ eti IGP aka akɔ yɛse ansa na nsuo bɛtɔ no ne yɛdwade adan afɔ ansa na yɛba bɛyɛ ho me ɔsom ABCD XYZ no na yɛ nkwadaa yɛnyina kokɔ school we class betinie we susutia we ti we dachi neighbor na de ade nyinaa enti the fundamentals no IGPC anko ne yankofa nye de bia na choka ba yeso adan yesi ache no da bi si etimi so ano a because ye chi nkrofo do mugu prisons no wonim se ayo man Ghana yesa hwesa nkrofo no etade a ye betimi atra se peace council for so koe peace council for koe stakeholders are a ban of peace anybody a side we fire nyina no all of them were present Jumadi Nasi Honorable Elvis Afriye Ankra and so echo Jumadi Nasi bi
in myself it was necessary for me to speak at all because he has virtually said everything that is necessary and relevant for this occasion. But I also have to say something. I would like to thank all of us for being here today and to thank the IGP and his team for their swift profession. The past few days, many of us have lost sleep because those of us who operate in the religious space, we've been very consistent and we boast about the interfaith harmony that we have in this country. In fact, members of my committee this year is to hold an interfaith forum and invite other people from the Sahel region so that we'll show them how it's done in Ghana. So when these things started bobbing up, it was very, very disturbing and disconcerting. But I believe that with these interventions, these issues will be a thing of the past. As we all know, Ghana is a very peaceful country. We've lived together, as the IGP said, as brothers and sisters. We share the rice and meat during Salah. They share our jollof and Fanta during Christmas. And this is something that we've all been very proud of. We can be dealt with firmness. They'll be dealt with lawfully. They'll be dealt with and intentional to put in place systems and structures that when these things begin to rear their ugly heads, they'll be dealt with strongly. They'll be dealt with firmness. They'll be dealt with lawfully. They'll be managed the situation, and the gentlemen are on bail. I know both of them. I haven't seen the pastor. Where is Apostle? I haven't seen him around today. Apostle, and I was joking with the IGP when he came in that door.
Okay, it's Honorable Elvis Afriye Ankra. ɔno nso so ɛdeɛ no no yɛnkɔ hwan na duru ne so peace council for
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I don't have much to add to what has been said. I identify with all what has been said so far, starting with our indefatigable fine gentleman, the IGP. And I want to thank him, therefore, thank him and his wonderful lieutenants, the ladies and gentlemen officers of the police service, and encourage them to keep it up, to ensure that we really continue to enjoy the peace that we have in this country. Having said this, I only want to draw my compatriots our attention to the fact that Ghana is a great nation. If we do not know, but the fact is, even some of the countries that we call advanced countries, as well as our own third world countries, they envy us for two things, among many others. But the major two things are the effort that we are making at developing and enhancing and entrenching democracy. Number two, the effort that we have made and the successes that we've chalked so far in ensuring that there is religious harmony in this country. As a member of the National Peace Council, I remember a delegation came down, government delegation from Nigeria. They wanted to study what is it that you are doing in Ghana and you are able to have so much peace. So the government has sent them to come and interact with us and learn from us. What is it? What are the tricks? After we received them at our secretariat, our chairman was not there that day. And I was unanimously asked to chair that session. When it came to the turn of the leader of the Nigerian delegation to address us, what he said is that he just could not believe the very sight that he's witnessing. What is that sight? That a group of people together in a country, Muslims and Christians, we are sitting here at a high-level meeting. A Muslim who is a member of that group, he is made the chairman of that group, the spokesman for that group. With him is Bishop so-and-so, Father so-and-so, Reverend so-and-so, then Imam this and Imam that. He said he will want to congratulate us, but to draw attention to the fact that we must ensure that we keep it up, that what we have been able to achieve, that what he is seeing here now, that in Nigeria, it is impossible. That is just the message I have, that we must recognize the fact that God has blessed us. God loves us. Let us love ourselves and maintain the peace in our country so that we can chalk the necessary progresses. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, and the peace council for so rep and a buyer. Said the kakara say asumdua Ghana enjoy no. You know I'm go for you know. Da go money brepa. E ko bi kuna ke jatomo. E jatom sana man for so nyeska. Ha, ti jatom sa na man for so nyeska but Nyankopon Ghana mo ya nimdefo. Yes, animdefo mo dwen o man ho ho. Ene o nimdefo so a omo bokro no.
Abonefo wiase. E jatom a
ana obi nyeska.
ana obi nyeska ti jantom.
Ana Iran ne ayiwo yi omo.
Asa amanfo ton.
Yeah, say e jatom no oyo no kwa obi sika no no.
Asemo.
Etisa na wiase na kwa ye. Enti issues no eno no.
Ne fiera papa.
Yeah, issues no eno no. Enti so far things upon fire there.
Yeah, o my idea.
O my idea enti we na senka asofo no koja You know, every Friday on come Sunday no by ho.
makwaso
Ah,
sabe pe free friends
Peace Council.
peace council ka say o ya de pa
na no ate pa na no awo papa.
I think the 2024 elections no NDC for kazo omo sign peace party me boa
What honorable
Aba any time was
honorable Aba ti honorable Aba enti yanko commercial break mra honorable Aba na yemedi nkomo but President Mahama so commission e blog